first step is your long duster. Dust the lights above the vanity. Use one hand to support and the other one for dusting. Dust any wall hangings, also using one hand to support. Dust the corners for cobwebs. Also dust the top of that ledge of the shower tile. Dust the top of that shower head and also the shower curtain railings. Dust for cobwebs on the corners and dust the vents. Second step is to brush off the small area rugs and mats in the bathrooms. Also leave a nice pattern on these, go in one direction, back and forth, just to give it that nice V shape. And then you set them outside of the room. Give yourself space to work. Because this is a guest bathroom that does not get much use at all, this has not been used since our last cleaning, so I can go directly to cleaning and polishing at the same time. With that, I will use our all-purpose foam spray and the green polishing cloth. This cleans and polishes at the same time. You can only do this with the bathroom that is not in use and everything is already semi-clean. You can clean and polish, lifting everything, replacing, cleaning, polishing at the same time, lifting, replacing, and putting things back to where they were. Again, this is only possible because this bathroom has not been in use. Now with the same cloth, I can use to wipe the outside of those cabinets. So next step, you're going to clean the shower. Also, this shower has not been in use, so I can go directly to just wiping. This is mainly to just pick up dust. Just spray on my blue rag and I am just wiping. This is just to pick up dust that would have collected on the surface. So you don't want your cloth to be too wet here. You just want it to be moist enough to just get it cleaned and pick up some of that dust that may have collected. If you get it too wet, you will have to go back and try to polish it up again. So just get it moderately moist. Just wipe the whole tile. This is the way you just maintain it, even though it has not been used. You just wipe it over one time. You do the same with the base of the tub. Just go ahead and wipe out the whole thing. Again, you can only do this on a bathroom that has not been used. This bathroom is not in use at all. Also wipe out the outside of that tub. Next step, I'm going to spray the stainless steel cleaner onto my polishing green cloth. And this, I will use this on the faucets. This polishes up the faucets. And this would be the step if you'd gotten those tile floors too wet. This would be the step where you just go over it again one more time, just to make sure you didn't have any streaks. And you also want to make sure you go over the base of the tub one more last time. Sometimes you have some remnants of just some hair, some debris that would be collected right at the bottom there. This will be the final step to just get it all out to make sure that there's nothing remaining at the bottom of that tub. And this is the finishing step. Now you put back the shower curtains, you close them up. That's the rule of thumb. You close up the shower curtain, makes the room look neater. Next, we're going to clean the toilet and the commode. Start by spraying your bleach all inside the bowl, on the seat there. Make sure you get inside the seams. There's always a yellowing that occurs around the seams. You want to make sure you put some bleach in there that will start to work and to start to work on that discoloration for you. So it doesn't matter, even though this toilet and bathroom hasn't been used, you still have to clean this just as though it were one that was in use already. And the reason for that is there's always mildew that collects around the rim. And if we don't get that, it's just continue to get worse and worse and worse. So we continue to clean the toilets, the same whether they've been in use or not. So here we use the pumice stick to get underneath the toilet rim. There's always hot water stains that collect underneath there. So you check underneath there and you make sure you get the underlip of the toilet and you clean off that residue that collects underneath the rims. Sometimes you may find, even after you've completed this step, there's still residue underneath there. To remedy that, you would get your blue rag and some Comet and put it on your blue rag and just follow along the underlip of the toilet. That's gonna pick up whatever may be remaining, and you'll be surprised by how dirty it would look sometimes. But that's one final step that you would do to make sure that you would have cleaned the underlip of the toilet completely. And the next step will be a complete wipe down of the entire toilet. In this step, you will work from top to bottom, and you can either use the paper towel or you can use our blue rag. Just spray a little bit of bleach onto the rag itself and start working from top to bottom. As you can see, every part of the toilet here is wiped down. There's no part that is left untouched. We have wiped the under part of that toilet base, and we're also going to wipe the legs of the toilet all the way to the back. And then next you would take a dry paper towel or a dry blue rag, and you would just go over the toilet one more time just to pick up anything that may be remaining, any remaining lint or any remaining just residue that may have been left over from the first wipe. So this is just also to make sure you completely dry everything and there's no moisture left on those seats or anywhere on the toilet at all. Everything is completely dry by the time you should finish this last stage. Now, while you're down here, this is a good time for you to do the floor area behind and around the toilet. It's very difficult for you to get these areas with the mop or the vacuum. It's easiest for you to get it by hand while you are working in these areas. So just go ahead and get a blue rag and wipe out those hard to reach areas behind the toilet and the sides. And don't forget to wipe the baseboards. This is one area that collects a lot of dust. And the wiping of the baseboard is included in every single clean that we do for all of the bathrooms. And then you also go ahead and make this triangle shape with the toilet paper. This is a telltale sign for the client, just to let them know that we have been in there and we have professionally cleaned their bathroom. It's also a sign for your coworkers to know. This way they know that bathroom has been professionally cleaned. And on your way out, just wipe the light switches, wipe the door handles, and wipe those door ledges where they touch the door a lot. And also just wipe out the grooves where the dust will collect in the door itself as well, right in there. And once the floor is dry, you would put back the rugs in the same spot where the client originally had them. This is very important. We do not mix them up or put them in the order that we think that they should be. They have to be put back in the same place where the client originally had them. And here's the finished product. Everything has been cleaned and put back the way that the customer had it. The toilet paper is folded into a triangle. Everything is polished and shiny. And that's the standard of clean for Judy Maid's professional cleaning service.